Good morning, chat room. Hi. Hi, hi. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Faire is here, Chris is here. It's a good morning. Oh, Chris. You're a doll. Hang on. Where's my little... Hot you 63 months. Crazy. That means we've like known each other that long. Move on. Okay. Log into MoveOn. Okay, that's nice that there's a new message. December 8, so that's fine. Make a note. If I don't write it down, I'll forget. Log into MoveOn. Changes. Okay. Don't know. There you go. I've written it down. Zap. Thank you. Oh, hang on. Let me give you a heart too. Thank you very much. That's very sweet. Very sweet. Alright. Okay. Well, I think we might get started. I'm probably slightly... Did I pull something accidentally? It's back? Okay. I think when I did something, you can hear me. Okay. I think it did something, like it might have just did a hiccup with the audio between voice meter and Discord, and who knows. Okay. Snooze that. Alright. Okay, well, let's get started, and we'll go from there. Okay. Alright. In 3, 2, 1.
Whatever it is you enjoy about the World of Warcraft, we have a challenge for you.
Adventure.
Crafted it.
Flowers.
This is the WoW Challenges podcast. And here's your host, Leeta.
Hello and Welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast. I'm your host Leeta, and this is episode 350 on December Saturday. On Saturday, December 2nd, 2023, or if you're here in Aussie land, it's Sunday, December 3rd. Alright, good morning chat room. Chat room has been very busy this morning. I heart you all. Let's do a little heart for the chat room. We have got Chris, who has just resubbed for 63 months, which means we've known each other for probably a little bit longer than that, which is crazy good. Heart you, woman. Zep also resubscribed. Thank you, Zep. 9 months. Amazing. Thank you very, very much. Faire. Amazing. So glad you are here. I hope the winds weren't too crazy for you. Subscribe 14 months. That's amazing. Thank you. That's awesome. We have also got, who else have we got? We've got Zayas here in the chat room. We've got Evie. Good morning. I think I've got everyone from the chat room. So thank you guys for hanging out, giving some time to be with me today. I do appreciate it. Alright, we've got a little bit to cover, not a huge amount this week. I do want to say that the final show, a reminder, final show will be next week. So with how crazy my work is at the moment, have we all dealt with Black Friday and Cyber Monday? Is that over yet? Because I feel like for my work it's still going, and then it's also just rolled into now Christmas sales, and there has been no break at all. Yep, nope, still in hell. Yep, hear you so much. I've decided that we're going to do the show next week, so that'll be the 9th, and that will be the final show for the year. So typically the final show is partly Christmas show and partly our death list show, which started many moons ago through our favourite goblin, Zords. Death list is about what you've done during this year with playing, how many tunes you've lost. You can also send, normally it would be something, like the deaths, the worst deaths that you've had, the things that truly that you want to just gripe on a bit about, maybe with a death. Sometimes I can remember one year, one of my deaths was quite rough, and through my own stupidity, and sometimes it's just that talking things out, explaining this is what's gonna happen, and yeah, it can be a little bit crazy. So if you've got your death list and you'd like to send it in, if you can please get it in by Thursday the 7th, that way I can collate and get it ready for show notes for next week. So again, we're not waiting 2 weeks. Final show will be next week, and then I'm gonna have a month off because I'm dealing with Christmas, going into New Year, and crazy time, and then hopefully a little bit of rest time into the new year. So my plan at this stage is to be back on January the 6th. That's my plan. But just to give me a bit of a break and a bit of a rest after the crazy Christmas period. Mind you, I don't know if you guys are hugely, whether you guys notice, I think most of us, like Chris and I in particular, being in a retail and delivery aspect, there has not been much of a rest this whole year. Like, it started crazy from early October for the Christmas period. Like, it's just vamped up. Normally you kind of get to the Black Friday, Cyber Monday over here, and it'd start to ramp up, and then you'd slide into, so by the end of November, like, you're in full swing. Full swing just came like a bat out of hell about October, but it's been massive all year. Like, there's been no break, because after Christmas, New Year, so you start the Boxing Day sales into the, start of the New Year sales, and then there's no dip. So it's just crazy. So yeah, so I'd like to have a little bit of a rest. So that's my plan. So yeah, so next week, Deathless Show. So please email podcast@wowchallenges.com if you would like to send that in. Certainly anything that you want to tell, how many toons you've lost, the worst case scenario of, what was the worst death, what was the one, sometimes it can be, what was the one that you kind of just went, okay, alright, pick myself back up and go. But we do know that there are sometimes those soul shattering deaths that just make it hard to get back going. So yeah, so please email me, and I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Welcome. Hey, Dave's here. Hi, Dave. Cheers. Also, cheers, chat room. Sorry, apologies, I did not do our coffee cheers this morning. Whatever you're drinking, enjoy. I have got a nice mocha in my mug. So why is Nightbot really does not, I tried to fix the commands, Nightbot really doesn't, I did what it said and it still didn't work. Oh well, okay. Make another note, look at Nightbot. If it's not one thing, it's another, guys. Alright. Okay, so let's get into some news. So, first off, huge congratulations to Ferrebear on becoming our 18th Dragonflight Pacifist Challenge Champion. Well done, Faire. That is fantastic. Let me just throw this in the chat. If you would like to go and have a read of the write-up that Faire has given me, we've done it a little bit different this time, and I must admit, Faire, it was fantastic reading it, and I hope I've given it justice with the way I presented it for you. But please go over and check out our webpage and check it out. That's definitely the thing. I think yeah, so that will be the main thing. But again, yeah, it really was fantastic. So really cool. Really cool. Alright. Now we've got, I've talked about the last show of the year. Sorry, don't mind me, I feel like I'm not awake. Even though I've been up for ages. Sorry, yes. Sorry. Multitasking while I'm doing all these things. Alright. So, a couple of fun things. So, some more news things. We have got Darkmoon Faire is back. Begins today, which is always very exciting. Darkmoon Faire will go just for this week. Sorry, I've got a couple of nightbots really annoying me. I'm trying to be better, guys, but I really suck at trying to set this stuff up. But Darkmoon Faire, one of my favourite times. I really, really, really wish they would just give us Darkmoon Faire, the island, all year. Seriously. I'm quite happy if for the week the NPCs come back, and then for the rest of the month they're gone. I'm quite happy if that happens. I don't mind running around Darkmoon Faire with nobody there. It's quite spooky. It's quite not creepy, but it's a little eerie. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I just wish they'd give us that island and have an inn. I'm just saying. Please, if you're listening, which not, if you are, please, in Darkmoon Faire Island, permanent place. Thank you. Alright, that's me being selfish, sorry. Just throwing it out there. Alright, so Darkmoon Faire will begin this afternoon. If you're Aussie, it will happen later this afternoon. For you guys, it will happen at tomorrow. So December 3 for US. The other thing, midnight, thank you. The other thing, just remember, it's only for the week. So again, great time. If you have got a new challenge tune, obviously not a bloodthirsties, sorry, no love for the bloodthirsties, but if you have just started a new tune, a great way to get your 16 slot bag, and to get a little bit of gold by getting the tickets, selling them back. If you have never done that, we can do a walkthrough at another time, perhaps to when it's live, that we can do that. BT decided to get no love, just kill everything. Yes, exactly. But you know, it's a really good way if you're starting an iron green. I can't get over looking at the report this week. So many people are playing greens, or there's a lot of green men, which is wonderful. Green man certainly is rivaling iron with the amount every time the report comes out, which is really, really cool. Greens are very fun, exactly fair. They are. And again, it's a really good way that if you're not feeling like you can really want to dive into doing iron, because stripping that off to kind of bare bones, including gear, because you can't have any gear more than white, is with green, it can give you that a bit more sense of just helping get some gameplay, just getting the style, just so you feel not, I don't know, not as lets you kill things longer, quicker. I don't know, it's just you feel a bit more powerful. Sometimes as an iron, there's not a lot of power. You know, if I jump from my normal tunes to an iron, you can feel it. You can feel in the amount of damage you're doing. So sometimes that you take on one mob and you think, oh yeah, I'll be okay, and then all of a sudden you're like, I gotta run. Whereas when you're on a normal tune, you know, you might four-shot it and you're like, yep, I'm fine. Hardcore classic is way harder. Yeah, it's always interesting. So yeah, greens is doing really well at the moment. Okay, all right, I really screwed Nightbot up this week, so I definitely need to look at that. It's so annoying. All right. Okay, so the other thing to remember is we've had the WoW anniversary event, which ends December 7. So you've got a few more days of that. And again, if you've just started a new tune, not bloodthirsties, but you can certainly go down, do the trivia quests are really good, and get yourself, I really like the trivia quests. I must admit, I haven't even logged in this week. I've just been too tired, too busy, and my tunes have suffered greatly. But, you know, it is crazy times with being in December now. The main thing, yep, Zaya, as you said, be careful not to open the mail. So the main thing you want on a challenge tune is not to get the buff, because that buff, if you put that buff on your tune, you cannot take it off. You cannot right click it. Once it's on, it's on. So yeah, and that buff is not allowed. So just be very careful on your tunes. Most times I don't open the mail. I think I logged into... Who did I log into last weekend? I logged into one of the tunes and I had a look, and I've got like... Might have been Leeta. I think I've got anniversary boxes from like the last 3 years. Yep. And I'm like, yep, there they all are. It's a bit like a diary. Here's my tune. These are the things. She's been around this long. She can't open these. So yeah. So that's the main thing. But obviously, if you can go down, be very careful when you're going through the portals, because Doomwalker, the world boss is outside the caverns. Last thing you want is if someone's killing him, and it's heading inside that. So basically, just be very, very careful when you're going down there, okay? Because there is a world boss. People are killing the world boss to get the mount and things like that. So yeah, just be very careful when you're on a challenge toon. Extra careful when you're on a pacifist, because obviously a pacifist proximity kills, and if people are around and they might see, I don't know, I'm just trying to think what's there's the whelplings, pets that are flying around within kind of the tunnel down, as well as down there. So if someone, just goes and kills one, that some people like to kill anything that is there, including, like the battle pets. Proximity kills are a real thing, so be very careful on your pacifist toon as well. Alright. Now, the other thing that we've got, I wanted to throw you a couple of things, is being that we are now in December, is also just a couple of articles from Wowhead. So December trading post has started, and again, I have not even logged into it. So just to remember, trading post stuff is across your account, which certainly means that whatever you do on your challenge toon can contribute. So a lot of times there might be world quests, it could be profession quests. So if you're doing some stuff on your working man, your green man, your iron, your pacifist, that can contribute towards the account for the trading post, meaning rewards, meaning tender, meaning you can buy some transmog. Don't buy it on your challenge toons, please, just don't. It's best to hop onto your normal toon to do that. Pets, I notice there's a lot of pets this month. Very cute. Just doing some quest count, as Fair says. Absolutely. So if you want to check it out, I've got the links there. There's, there looks like there's a whole heap of stuff. There's a whole heap of transmog stuff. Jump over to your normal toon, go and get whatever transmog, and of course we can transmog now for our challenge toons, which is fantastic. I have not looked fully at what we've got. It looks like there's some tabard stuff. There always seems to be the threads and the trappings, cloaks, weapon stuff. So if there's something that you think, oh, I really want my iron or my blood or whichever to have, just remember, jump over to your regular toon, get what you need from the trading post, and then you can jump back to your challenge toon and go and transmog it. Alright? Because the last thing you want to do is go and buy it on a challenge toon and get yourself flagged because all of a sudden you've accidentally equipped a green, a blue, the purple. If you do that, there's no reversing it. So, easiest way, jump over to a regular toon, your scout, whichever, as long as it's a regular and it's not a live challenge toon. So that would be the biggest advice that I would suggest on that. So the second post that I linked talks about the easiest trading post task to complete the Traveler's Log for December. This post really is for me. Because my time has been very limited, so I think I need to kind of, if I can get some playtime in today. I hate getting towards, I start getting a little panicky if by towards the end of the month I haven't got it done. It's only happened to me once, and that was very early on, and I did get it done, but I'm a completionist with this stuff. I do not want to miss a month. It's a bit like Long Strange Trip. If you've been playing WoW that long, you will know entirely what I'm talking about. Because if you missed a month, and I never did, I was doing it on 3 turns back at the time, because at that stage it was not account wide. So if you wanted it, you had to get it on that turn, then you had to get it on another turn. I was doing it on 3 turns. Later, until Keeler. When they finally brought it in to be account wide, I'd done Later, I'd done Atil, that's my priest, they're my regulars. I was doing Keeler, she's my hunter, and I only had to do the battleground, I think it was, for Kids Week. And somewhere I didn't get around to it, or they bought it in, and then I didn't have to do it because account wide, and I was like, well, I've already done it. So yeah, but always a good idea if you want to. I hate doing those battlegrounds. Yes. It depend. Actually, it's funny because I remember doing it on Leeta and Atil, and everyone was quite accommodating. You know, it was kind of like everyone knew we're just gonna do this because you had people, both factions, trying to get the achievement, so people were being helpful. When I went to do it on Keeler, I tried quite a few times and nobody was being helpful, and I couldn't get it. Every time I went into the battleground, I couldn't get it, and I ended up at that time I couldn't complete it, and it really, really hurt, and I thought, I've got to wait another 12 months on my hunter to get the Violet Proto Drake. I was just like, because people were being bastards and all I wanted to do was get that bloody achievement. And then within whatever time they changed it, so but yeah, if you've got limited time like me, this article looks really good. I have not fully gone through it, but it looks like there's a whole heap of stuff that will be helpful, again, to do stuff perhaps on your mains, to do stuff on your scouts, and then to look, if you're playing your challenge tunes, look and see there might be stuff that you can do on them which will contribute. And I always think that's a wonderful thing. That was a really hard one to get. It was probably the worst achievement out of the whole goddamn thing. Zaya says, I remember trying to help others getting some achievement in Battlegrounds. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, my nose is itchy for some reason. And again, you know, we're not doing PvP on challenge turns. It's not the best way to go. Haven't got one in maybe 8 years. It's been a while since I've been in a battleground. Hubby is actually madly doing PvP at the moment. It's crazy. I was watching him. He was in Winter Grasp last night, and the memories, because for me on Leeta, back in Wrath, I was hugely into PvP, and one of my places that I was always in on Leeta was Winter's Grasp. Massively. So much so that there were regular alliance that I was like, they were like kill on sight. It was because they pissed me off. One of them was a human pally. Not my husband, but I remember him even to this day. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. It'll come to me. But that burnt a hole in the day I finally killed him by myself. I was very happy. I was very happy. Dave says, the last subquest I had to complete for the Long Strange Trip was the Beer a Month Club. So I finished it, but I had to wait the 12 months before the quest would complete. Ouch. Yeah. And it's funny because I think I did that once. No, I used to do it every time on Leeta, every year. Until we realised, well, once you had it, I keep getting the beer every month. I haven't turned anything off. I haven't done it in a couple of years, but I used to always do that whole thing. Every now she'll drink whatever ale is in there. It's the only drinking I do is actually in game. As I says, I remember looking at my son doing Battlegrounds or Overwatch and think, how does he do all those things? I don't know. I'm flat out. As I said to Execute, he's like, come and do some PvP. I'm like, I don't have time to do my normal stuff. I just want to sit down and play WoW. That's it. And I haven't had time. So maybe one day when life starts to settle, we'll see. We need lottery, yes we do. Also need to how to friggin' fix out Nightbot, even though I sat for 2 hours after the last show to try and figure out the goddamn lineup. Still stuffed it up. Anyway. These things happen. We are not professionals here. Alright. Have I missed anything? Please let me know. Alright. We've got Darkmoon Faire begins. We've got WoW Anniversary event ending. We've got December trading post. Yay. I will have to see if that fits. We are not professionals. Excuse me. I'm going to mute and cough for a moment. Hang on. A short version. Not professionals. Not a bad idea. Alright. Okay. Let's get to... Oh, I've got a tickle in my throat today. More coffee must be needed. Everyone, take a deep breath. Let's have a drink. Hang on. Let's do this one.
Coffee is my blood.
Very much so. Very much so. Alright. Okay. Missed my birthday? Not really. What do you mean I missed your birthday? Dave, when's your birthday? Do I need to start a... What about me? Sire, what? What did I say? Do I need to start up a challenger birthday list? Maybe we should do that. Shout outs for birthdays. 2 months ago, Your birthday was 2 months ago. Happy birthday, Dave. I'm sorry I missed your birthday. I would sing you happy birthday, but I might get in trouble. Sorry, your birthday was the 30th. Okay. So it's the 30th. Okay. My pen just ran out. That's not a good sign. Oh, 30th of November. No, Dave, look, honestly, maybe that's something that we can do. I'm thinking of a couple of changes. I'm thinking of, throwing some different things that perhaps what we can do for the month is shout outs for birthdays for those that would like to do it. Pen to write notes. Yes, I do. Don't even get me on this tangent, Zaya. He said pen to write notes. Don't you have a computer or a phone or something? I do my grocery shopping. They like you to use the app. Put all the stuff in there. Every time I go into the freaking grocery store, my Wi-Fi, my cellular data decides to, I don't know, they must have a thing within the store. They want you to use their Wi-Fi. I don't want to sign up to some random store. I don't know what their security is like for their Wi-Fi. I don't want to sign up to it. I want to use mine that I know is safe. It doesn't freaking work. So I'm like... So I've gone back to pen and paper for my grocery lists because I know it works. Hey Kitten Pup. Hello, welcome. No, I don't use the Wi-Fi when I'm out. It automatically goes. But at home, I've got it on Wi-Fi. That's fine. But yeah, every bloody Woolworths. Doesn't matter if I go to the one down the road. The same happens when I go one suburbs away. So it must be something that they've got like a block on, because they want you to use their free Wi-Fi. I'm guessing what that is. Like, I'm not using your Wi-Fi. Anyway, it's a whole different tangent. Should have a leader on a tangent episode. You often disable Wi-Fi when out of the home. Sometimes I do. Anyway, alright. Let's get to state of the challenges for this week. You guys have been busy, which is cool. Alright. Let's start with irons. Disclaimer. If I butcher your pronunciation, I'm sorry. But it is what I do. So, I am not good with words at times. So, please bear with me. Please forgive me if I do butcher it. Alright. Irons. We've got 10 irons this week. So, at number 10, we've got Lagina, level 43, RIP. Number 9, we've got Tanny at level 50. Number 8, we've got Tanny, different spelling, level 50. 7, we've got Drizzle, level 50, RIP. 6, we've got Rosella at level 60. 5 for Kova at level 61. 4 is Dazels. I think at level 64. 3 is Faire's Frost at level 66. Number 2. Well, I haven't seen this name for a while. Azzy Iron at level 69. Azzy's back playing. He must have had a break for a bit and he's back. Go Azzy. He's so close, and number 1 is Talaeum at level 70. It's RIP. Now this was interesting because it's actually red flagged. So first off, characters got boosted. That's the main thing. That seems to be the big thing. And then there was gear that died. So I'm guessing that someone's just decided they're not doing it anymore. They've boosted up. That's my reminder to take some tablets. Yeah. So that was interesting, but I think the main thing is they boosted the tune, flagged it out. So yeah. But so far we've got a few RIPs from the Irons. So looking at bloods, we've got 6 bloods this week, which is great. Excellent. Number 6, we've got Dead Silver at level 13, RIP. 5, we've got BT Path at level 14. Number 4 is Sora at level 18. 3 is Lich Tarina at level 18. 2 is Bloodrid at level 19. And number 1 is Gilsar at level 30. Alright, Pacifists. We have got 10 Pacifists. Fantastic. So, at number 10, we've got Linishtit. Okay, at level 13. Number 9 is Zarella at level 18. 8 is Peacenik at level 20. That was curious, because didn't Tiber have Peacenik for a tune? Because that one kind of threw me. Hang on. I think it was a different server. I mean, anyone can have Peacenik, but it just threw me, and I feel like my heart was just a little bit like Moonguard. Moonguard US. So I don't know. Yeah, it possibly, exactly, but I was just kind of like, interesting. Not Tiber's usual server. No, Moonguard was Nisi's though. Moonguard was one of Nisi's, I'm sure. Anyway, maybe, who knows? But yeah, I was just like, this Tiber. Alright, so number 7 was Sir Daniel at level 26. Don't think I pronounced that right, so apologies. Number 6, Hunter Rose at level 26. 5 is Landash at level 28. 4 is Pacifists at level 31. Number 3 this week, Pacifist at level 61. That would be a Chris. I know that. I know that name. Number 2 is Ferrebear at level 67. And number 1 is Ferrebear, level 70. Congrats on becoming our 18th Dragonflight Pacifist Challenge champion. Well done, Fair. Dave, I have a number of groups that we were both members of, and I think of him often. Me too. Me too, Dave. Sorry. This time of year, I'm gonna miss his email for next week. Just saying. He always gave me a good email for Death List. Anyway. Alright, so Pacifists, good showing this week. Well done, everyone. No deaths for our Pacifists. Well done. Bear with me. I've got a tear in my eye. Or a tear or two. Alright. Working men. Let's have a look. We have got 7 working men this week. We have got at number 7, we've got Freda at level 12. Number 6, Fairness at level 23. Number 5 is Ferrebear. Did I get that right? Level 24. Number 4 is Iron Bow at level 27. 3 is Ferrebear. Level 63. I'm probably butchering poor Fair's tunes names. Number 2 is Ferrenos. Level 64. Number 1 is Bear Fair at level 65. Those are hard, sorry. No. Again, my apologies. I am horrible at pronunciation. No. Are they another language? No, it's Fair's making... She has different, no, those are invented. They always mean something to Fair, in particular, which is fantastic. We should create some tunes in Mandarin or Russian. No. Zaya, no. I do try and go to Google Translate, which you will find when we get to Teams. I had to. Because there was no way for one of them. There's no way. Anyway. German 2 names incoming. Look, if my husband was here, he can speak German. I cannot. Sometimes I'm flat out just doing me English. So versus some of mine are Gaelic based, but those ones weren't. Few French ones could be fun too. Honestly, I did French in year 8 at high school. I did it for 1 year and that was enough. I should have persevered with it. After that, year 9, I said, I don't want to learn a language. So I ended up doing double business economy or something like that. Dave, I have no idea what you've just said. I'm not even going there. Un, deux, trois, cinq, six, sept. Like, I remember some stuff. Bonjour. Anyway. French is the easiest language I learned, so my brain does not compute that way. I always find things hard. Anyway, alright, where was I up to? Greens. Let's get to greens. We had 10 greens this week. Honestly, when the report came out, it was a full list of 20, and I think the only ones that had full lists of 20 were iron and greens this week, which is amazing. Alright, while you guys speak in different languages in the chat room, I have no idea what you're going on about, but let's get back to greens. So, at number 10, we had Fox at level 34. 9, we had Warl Fox at level 34. Number 8, we had Andrew Fox at level 34. I'm feeling a theme. Number 7, Green Miku at level 38. 6 is another Warl Fox, level 60, but red flag. 2 rare slots were equipped. So I'm wondering if perhaps something happened with, maybe they didn't realize that they got handed in a quest. Perhaps it triggered from a green to a blue, and then maybe auto-equipped it, or equipped it before they realized. Anyway, still ouch. Number 5 is Eviangi. Evie, is that you? I feel like it could be you. At level 61. I can't even spell level. Leeta, what are you doing? Sure is. Well done. 61. That's fantastic. Number 4 is Faire. Bear with me. I'm trying to think how to pronounce this. Fairlithana at level 62. Number 3 is Ferrebear at level 65. Number 2 is Ferresola, level 67. And number 1 is Ferrebear at level 69. Now, Fair, I'm just going to say this. You've got tunes right across the board. Crazy. Fantastic. Love it. I'm wondering if you're going to outdo Zyra and Stir. Just saying. With the amount of tunes that you've got running. I feel like possibility is there. I do. I'm just saying. Oh. Alright. Well done on those, Fair. You amaze me. The amount of tunes that you've got running, fantastic. Okay, tins. We have 1 tin for this week. Tin Junie at level 21. Iron teams. We have got 2 iron teams. Now the first one, number 2. I soloed your mama is the name of the team. Level 20, but they are red flagged because one of the tunes has got 2 uncommon slots equipped. So fair enough. Number 1, and it got fixed from the other week because there was a hiccup with the coding. Power word snuggle is level 30. They are green flagged. So whatever the hiccup was within the code, Zaya has fixed it, and because they were red due to a coding issue, they're now back to green. So power word snuggle, go forth. We're cheering you on. We're cheering you on. Because I love that name and I really want you guys to do well. Alright. Blood teams. None this week. Green Man teams. There was one, which I feel like it's been a while. And this is an EU team. Now, I cannot say it in French. It is French. The translation says, "Who will die?" That's the name of the team. Who will die? Question mark. Which I thought was fantastic. They have not died. They are level 20. So I am completely, whoever you are in that team, I am rooting for you because I think that is fantastic. Great name. Please prove whoever set that name as being, you got this. You got this. Alright. Now, I did get an email late last night. I've not had a chance to look at it, so if whoever might be in the chat has sent it through, could be these guys from this team, because I know I quickly skimmed it. It has to do with teams, and the person had said that English wasn't their first, so they've got some team questions. I will respond as soon as I can after the show to your questions, and if it is them, wish you luck with your teams. But it's good to see, and very active right across the board for State of the Challenges. Fantastic. Makes my heart happy to see that. I just wish I had time to get some of my tunes on there. I'm being selfish, sorry, but I do. I miss seeing my leaders, or my leaders, but it is what it is. It is what it is, right? Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's go chit chat. I had to get you guys some Christmas jokes, because obviously it is Christmas, and I have started my Christmas nails. I don't know if you can see them, but we have got Christmas nails ready for work. But I have some Christmas jokes because it's December, next week, Christmas show. So again, if you've got Christmas jokes you want to send in, email me, shoot them through on Discord, all the socials, wherever. Let me know. But I picked out a couple. 4. A couple. Okay, a few more than a couple. I got a little bit carried away. Anyway, it's December. Christmas is coming. What can I say? Alright, what do reindeers say before they tell you a joke? This one's gonna slay you. Of course it is. Alright, next one. What do you call an elf that can sing and dance? Elphus. I don't think I've heard that one. Okay. What does an elf study in school? This is not necessarily a Christmas one, but it was so cute. The alphabet. Alright, and the last one, because when I saw this, I knew I was only going to have 3. I saw this one, and for my SFAM, she'll know why. Who delivers presents to baby sharks at Christmas? Santa Jaws. I had to. I had to. It's so cute. You're welcome, Chris. Alright. It was just, I'm sure I have not heard that one. I was like, yep, I need that one. I need that one. Alright. Anything else? Anything I've missed, guys? Oh my god, how did I not see that coming, Kitten Pop? I know. Some of them, I was a bit like that. Chris, naught. In caps. Love that. Dave, why is it getting harder to buy advent calendars? Because their days are numbered. Yes. Another rant. Went to buy an advent calendar last week so hubby and I could have our advent calendar, and there was none. I lie. There was some at ridiculous prices. So this looks like a stolen joke of the week. Exactly. Dave, thank you. Thank you. Dave, daughter got me a coffee advent calendar. So far, they both tasted the same. I like it. I like it. Oh, God. Funny. Alright, let's wrap it up, because I honestly didn't think we were going to be this long today. It's just... It's always so great talking to you guys. You've made my day. Thank you. Heart you all. Alright. First, candy cane. Second was salted caramel, but they tasted the same. Oh. Damn. I'd like a coffee advent calendar. Dave? That would be interesting. I wonder if Australia does any. I'm gonna write it down and put it on my list for things to look for. You never know your luck. Just saying. You should invent one and market it. Bad idea. Came from Aldi, I believe. We have an Aldi. Thanks, Dave. Have a look. Zaya says, a real life friend got a whiskey advent calendar. I'm jealous. I can understand. I can understand that. I miss drinking whiskey. I miss drinking alcohol. A lot. But Fair says, I got a yarn crafts one. I want photos, please. I love it. Anything crafty. Dave needs a bourbon calendar. I hear you. I also miss that a lot. JD was my favourite. I miss that. Anyway. I do love it. I did get a jigsaw advent calendar, which I haven't started yet. We're December 3rd. We're fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. Life's been crazy. You can do multiple days sometimes. We'll get there. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Iron Elites. Okay. Let me do a little heart to you all. Thank you to our wonderful Iron Elites. Thank you. Helps keep the website running. Do greatly appreciate that. So, to these fabulous, amazing, awesome supporters. Awesome Trousers, Execute, Fair, Chris W, Leeta, Mark, Mr. Nisi, Mrs. Rock Guru, Rud, Stir, Stone, Tiber, aka Tiber, Wanema, Zaya, Zep, what's that? Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Dave said, used to be Wild Turkey. Your favourite is Uncle Nearest. I don't know that one. It's been a while. Since I got sick, I can't do alcohol, so, and I'm coming up to 14 years remission, so I haven't been able to drink alcohol for 14 years, so, but bourbon, there are times I miss it. Bourbon. Jack Daniels was my favourite. Kahlua. Also give me, like, Tia Maria. Kahlua and Coke. Oh, I miss that. Anyway. We can go on. I have coffee. Does it surprise anyone Kahlua was one of my favourites? Good song, Zaya. Good song. Relatively new brand, but an old age recipe. Good. It's nice to try new things. Amaretto? Yeah. Kahlua was my jam. Like, if I wasn't drinking Jack Daniels, I was drinking Kahlua. If I couldn't afford Kahlua, I'd probably go to, like, an Irish cream, like the Irish whiskey cream thing. Limoncello? No, I don't remember limoncello. But if we want to talk coffees, a whole different ballgame. Coffees I can drink. Vodka and Hawaiian punch. Damn. That sounds perfect summer. Okay, you guys are off on an alcohol tangent. Go for it. Alright, I'm trying to wrap up the show. I got sidetracked. As per usual. Does that surprise anyone? Not really. Alright. To the wonderful team of the WoW Challenges team, thank you for all that you do. Awesome Trousers, Execute, Fair, Chris, Stir, Zaya. Appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. But thank you, thank you, thank you. To our fabulous Code Wardens for all that they do. Zaya, Rhoda, you guys rock, are awesome. Zaya in particular, always checking on things when things pop up. Appreciate you so much. To everyone here who came and spent some time with me today, thank you again, guys. Truly, giving of your time just to hang out for a little bit means a lot to me, so thank you very much. Alright, as I said, next week I will be back. Pussycat? Cozzy's here. Do you say hi to the chat room? You're gonna scratch my mat. He's scratching my mat. I keep telling him, stop scratching my mat. The mat is mine. The mat is not his. You want to scratch, don't you? He wants to scratch. Yes. Hi. just doing a stretch. Got a scratch behind his ears. Hi, I know. Maybe if I got you a really fluffy, comfy bed, we could set up like a little cat cam so people could see you. Because you are cute. Yes. Sorry, I'm just talking to the cat. He doesn't like me to pick him up. Like, Execute is his person. I'm someone he tolerates because I do give him food and I do give him pets. He's looking at me like, pet me now. But yeah, I might have to see that if maybe I got him a comfy bed, because I do have the second camera. I could possibly try that. We'll see. Anyway, next show, next week. So as I said, it will be the last show for this year. Get your death list in. Please send it to me, either podcast@wowchallenges.com. You can send it through to me, leetawow@gmail.com. You can give it to via Discord, via Twitter, any of those kinds of things. So please have it in by Thursday the 7th so I can collate the information. If you've got a story to tell, if you've got anything that you're looking forward to going into 2024, any resolutions, pop them in there as well. So cats will only do what they want. Exactly, Zaya. Exactly. He's going to hop back in his hidey hole. You can go in there. You got enough room? Yeah? Can you get in? Yeah, okay. You might have to get Daddy to move that. Okay. Alright, might have to move things around. For a cat. Because you do. I want him to be comfortable. Of course. Alright. Don't forget, where you can find us, wowchallenges.com is the website. You'll find all the information for all the socials. Pop over there. All the stuff. If you want to find me, the easiest way is probably to find me on Linktree at leetawow, leetawow. All my socials are there. If you do send me a message, please remember, work is crazy at the moment. So if it takes me a bit to respond back to you, please just be patient, because work, home, Christmas, all the things. So I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But yeah, that's where you will find me. Work. I know. It's like that. I'm hoping that we've actually got staff tomorrow. I'm supposed to. But, nothing like turning up on a Monday and you might be at 50% staff. It's fantastic for a Monday. Yeah. Anyway, these things happen. Just get on with it. Alright, a last lot of thank yous is to Mr. Nisi and to my husband Execute for the intros and outros, because we love both of them and we appreciate them, their creativity, and I love them. So big thank you to those guys for helping out. And yeah, alright, well, I think we're done. So anything else before I go? Have I missed anything? Good show. Little here, little there, Dave. If I ever get down under to visit older son, I hope to meet you as well. Absolutely, Dave. Anytime, let me know. Come to Queensland. Queensland's the best. It is hot though. At the moment, summer is hot. We have had some fantastic storms. If you like a good summer storm, we're gonna get some beauties this year. I drove home Friday night in the middle of a horrid storm. It was just lightning, thunder, pouring rain. Driving in wet weather does not worry me. When I learnt to drive in wet weather, so that part doesn't worry me. But there was a heap of water on the road, and there's nothing worse than when the car slides a bit on wet roads. That is a little, gotta be careful. But I got home fine. But yeah, Oliver is in Sydney. Well, tell Oliver, both come up to Brisbane for a bit. We have a pool. Anyway, alright. Okay, let me wrap this up again. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for being here. I forgot to say commiserations on everyone if you've lost a toon this week. Please, the biggest thing that I say to you is please stay safe. Both in-game and out-of-game. Because I really, really want to see you next week. Alright? Thank you guys. Alright. See you then. Bye!
The WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast, produced by Leeta 2023. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. Music used for the show belongs to Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com, as well as from bensound.com. No copyright infringement is intended.
Alright. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you. So, we are not professionals here. Was Chris's. Zaya says not professionals. Which I like both of those. I don't think I can fit, because there is a like Twitch, YouTube-y issue. So I like Zaya's trivia one. What was that? There was something else. I didn't write it down. Did I see it? I missed something. Something else. I don't remember what it was. We are not professionals. Just remember, so next week, will definitely be a longer, whether we get to 2 hours or not. But yeah, I'm fully prepared for someone has been doing trivia. Someone has been doing trivia. What was that one in reference to? Faire. Faire and all her tunes. Because so many of us dinged on trivia. It's kind of like a trivia. What would you call it? Like a trivia. like trivia not explosion. Like not professionals. Extravaganza, like a Triviaganza, like yeah. Fair likes, I like, not professionals. Fair had the most Triviaganza, yeah. There was a lot of tunes that did ding. I think I like Triviaganza. Let's go with that. Triviaganza, I like that spelling. That's how I would have spelt it. Because there was a lot. Alright. Okay, guys, thank you again. Next week, big show, death list. Get in by Thursday 7th, which I'm allowed. Your Thursday 7th, which will be my Friday. That's fine. Chris, don't forget your joke. Share that. Who delivers presents to baby sharks at Christmas? Santa Jaws. Need a little shark to just go across here. It's my husband having a weird dream, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna go. Alright, guys. Take care.